What is your opinion on the moon? That snow moon. Not very down to earth tbh. May or may not be made out of cheese. It is up there for sure. I love it, but I think it has a dark side. Pretty cool, but could be cooler if it was also in a geosynchronous orbit. Then when it would have a solar and lunar eclipse every day. Fun fact, look at where the light side of the moon is. Go. If it is pointing above the horizon, then it is daytime. Now you have another way to tell if it is daytime when you can see the sky. Not my opinion, but the opinion of the homeless guy at the 7-Eleven behind my apartment. We call him Nuke the Moon because that's all he ever talks about. He hates the moon. Can't grow anything in it. Can't build anything on it. No production of nutrition up there. He hates that smug orb in the sky. I'm commenting on his behalf. Nuke the Moon. Edit. My RIP inbox stranger kind gold. Thanks. Same as when I'm on Earth. I know this, I know it what you asked, but my 1-year-old does know it. I've read it. He is fucking stoked by the moon. Every time we go outside he looks in the sky for it. A moon. And if he sees it, ship is on. If the moon ever makes an appearance in a book or cartoon, he points it out to us about 23 times. Moon. The moon. Moon. The moon. We recently got him a book of the solar system, and he insists we count all 65 of Jupiter's moons. It is like my son wrote this question. Hell's going places. Hopefully the moon. It's okay most of the time, but when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. I'm in fact a moon truther. I strongly believe that the moon is merely a holographic projection. Fun fact. 1 in every 5 people are moon truthers. Never heard of it before. The moon is just a holograph projected on the inner dome of the control sphere by the lizard people running our government. We have the technology. The time is now. Science can wait no longer. Children are our future. America can, should, must, and will blow up the moon. I'm proud of our moon. Sure, it's no Titan or Ganymede, but you can spend all day envying other planets' moons, and where's it gonna get you in the end? The moon is very comforting to me. Whenever you are staring at the moon, a stranger is also staring at the moon. You are sharing a moment with someone you may never meet. To add to this, everyone who has lived before us has seen the same moon as us. It has craters. I feel like he is a good president for South Korea. He has improved relations with the North over the past year. He also is moving towards a healthier Earth with using more and more reusable energy, but as well using more natural gas instead of nuclear and coal. More good things should come to Korea. Just complete horseshit. All of it. It's a menace and needs to be stopped. I mean, there is no atmosphere. Any opinion I give world know it make a sound up there. Traps are gay, but there is nothing wrong with that. Oh. Too bad no one heard it. Solid 7/10. Pros. Big. White. Pretty. Lets me know what time it is. Day. Night. Cons. No atmosphere. Not enough water. I don't believe in the moon. I think it's just the back of the sun. But then again, I'm not like normal people. I don't have superpowers yet. Anyway, in my spare time, I enjoy stuffing animals. Usually with other animals. For instance, a badger will hold 5 squirrels. A squirrel will hold most of a cat. A mouse will hold a shrew and a vole. You get the idea. Circle of life. I have broken the sound barrier. But you must never ask me how. Edit. I'm a little proud that my highest rated comment is a r/scrubs reference. I think the moon is doing a decent job and looking good while doing it. The moon landing is fake. Me, an intellectual, the moon is fake. I wish we had photos of the stars from the far side of the moon. One of the Apollo 15 astronauts said it was so dark and clear back there that the endless array of stars just looked like an almost solid mass of white. I can't even imagine. Think about it. Old folks home on the moon, 1/6 the gravity means arthritis and other muscular deterioration is gone. Environmental controls will have the perfect amount of oxygen pumped into rooms. No more air tanks. Most residents would need to terraform the moon, acre garden or raise fish. Perfect for old people. Technology will be advanced enough through holograms and haptic suits/gloves will put you right in the living room of anyone that accepts your call. The giant railgun, normally used to send shuttles to Mars, could be used to launch the bodies of the deceased deep into the universe, or whatever direction you put in your will. Iron mine, rest stop for Mars travelers, and an old folk home. We like the moon, cause it is close to us. We like the moon, but not as much as a spoon, cause that's more use for eating soup, and a fork isn't very useful for that, unless it has got many vegetables, and then you might be better off with a chopstick. Unlike the moon, it is up in the sky. It's up there very high, but not as high as maybe diggables or zeppelins, or light bulbs, and maybe clouds, and puffins also. I think maybe they go quite high too. Maybe not as high as the moon, cause the moon is very high. We like the moon is very useful everyone. Everybody like the moon, because it light up the sky at night, and it lovely, and it makes the tide go, and we like it. But not as much as cheese. We really like cheese. We like zeppelins. We really like them. And we like kelp. And we like moose. And we like deer and we like marmots. And we like all the fluffy animals. We really like the moon. It is a nice place to visit. But it never snows, so skiing is tough. We need to set up a colony on that Zambic as soon as possible. People like the idea of a colony on Mars, but we haven't even been there yet. We've been to the moon and it's close enough that it could have support from Earth. It's also got less gravity, so maybe we could build a space elevator there from known materials and use it as a launching point for space travel. I think Piccolo said it best. It does alright, to be fair. Sure's beautiful. My first girlfriend turned into the moon. I think it's a little suspicious that it is the exact perfect size to eclipse the sun. I'm onto you aliens. We all know that the moon is not made of green cheese. But what if it were made of barbecue spare ribs? Would you eat it then? I know I would. Heck, I'd have seconds and polish it off with a tall cool Budweiser. I have a window in my shower and sometimes when I am in there I can see the moon. Just makes me super happy every time I see it. Especially while bathing for some reason. Just feels right.